Good evening. Welcome back to Be Rich. My good friend Adira is here and she is going to ask some questions on the budget which was presented in the beginning of this week.
Hi, sir.
Hi Adira, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing okay.
All right. So now we all know that February 1st we had the budget.
Hmm.
Can you just simply say what you feel about it?
I wouldn't call it a budget because a budget has to give us numbers. There was very little numbers in the budget. Of course, we then downloaded the budget and we went through the details. The numbers don't add up. And why they don't add up is because whatever they spent last year, they have spent far less.
Mm.
Now you take the what is now known as the Manrega or the 100-day job scheme. Most of people are migrant labor who have gone back to their villages. There's huge unemployment and those people are asking for 100-day jobs. This is a demand-driven scheme. The government spent 98,000 crores last year and has yet to settle bill of 14,500 crores for the last money they did this year,
Mm.
which is not accounted in the budget. So next year, you expect that the government will budget more for it. Even if you want to keep it the same 98,000, you have to pay 14,000 crores more. So you say 98,000 plus 14,000, you will budget 1,12,000 crores for it. Instead, the government has gone ahead and said, we will spend only 78,000 crores, out of which 14,000 crores will already be spent for addressing this year's claims.
Mm.
So you're going to just have 58,000 crores. So basically, there is still unemployment in the country. And then you are going to have only 58,000 crores. So this number is going to be missed. One. Second, you have cut fertilizer subsidies. The main component in fertilizer is feedstock. Ammonia and hydrogen combine to make urea in a process known as Haber's process with a catalyst and a feedstock. Feedstock is the fuel. It's normally either crude or natural gas. Both prices have gone up. So cost of fertilizer is going to improve, is going to go up.
Okay.
So and you have to subsidize it to the farmers. So you should be providing more for subsidy this year. You are providing less for subsidy, especially when crude and natural prices are going up. So this is also a problem. The third and most important thing for me is the health budget. Most people have been vaccinated at least once 70%,
Yes.
or 90% at least once, and 70% is twice. But kids below 15 have not started, and 15 to 18 we have just vaccinated once. India has 40% population below 18 and they need to be vaccinated. And then you have to give a booster dose to most of our population. And still, in this pandemic, when the third wave is raging, you have decided to cut budget, medical health budget. So how can you cut health budget? How can you cut fertilizer budget? How can you cut food budget? Then there is what is known as an integrated child development program, which is basically the noon meal scheme,
Okay.
where the central government pays money to the state to distribute free food to the kids who come to government school. Kids from very poor family attend school only for that food. Food prices have gone up, like your father will tell you. He's buying for his tea shop, and your mother will tell you. So you have to provide more for food subsidy. You have provided less. Therefore, all the expenses she has said, these are major expenses. She is going to spend more than what she has said, and that is why she didn't speak those numbers in budget. We had to read it outside, and these are problems which are going to come up during the course of the year, and therefore, her budget is not true.
Okay. I don't know if you've seen this meme, like this has become a trending now. Can you just see and tell a thought about it?
Yes, she said something like this.
Yes. She said, if you want to reduce your income tax burden, reduce your income.
Yeah, and somebody asked her in the press conference, why are you not giving tax relief to the middle class? The middle class needs tax relief
Of course.
because inflation has made sure that the money they earn is having lesser value. So she said, be happy I did not increase your tax.
Oh my God.
And that is like Mary Antoinette during the French Revolution saying, if you don't have breads, let them eat cake. But we know that Nirmala Sitaraman is arrogant. She has said that she doesn't eat onions. So when somebody asked her about onion prices, she famously said, I don't eat onions, so I do not know. That's the way she is.
Okay. So, yes, sir. So, the umbrella tax has increased and the diamonds jewelry taxes are reduced. So, what do you
Yes.
have to say about that?
This government has always been doing. It's
Mm,
rewarding people like me and punishing people like you.
very sad. Anyway, the tax slab hasn't been changed.
Yeah.
And did you expect it would change?
No, I knew it won't change because the government simply doesn't have money.
Okay.
But it must have done. If I were in the final government, I would have definitely pushed for increasing taxes on the rich
Mhm.
and on companies and increasing the tax slabs for the middle class. You need to give money. If the economy has to revive, the middle class needs to have money.
Okay. One of my friend actually made a joke about this meme saying that your profits are my profits and your losses are your losses.
Yes, that's exactly what she's saying.
Anyway, then we have a client who actually put a question through the mail that the price of the stationery goods increased double time. The price of the ballpoint pen was only rupees 10 rupees 2 months ago, but now it's cost 15 rupees. I want to know why there's a sudden change in the pen cost and why is there a sudden increase in the price with all stationery products.
See, it is not only stationery.
Mm.
All prices have gone up. Prices of petrol last year was 70 rupees. It is now 100 rupees. This is because they introduced a special tax on petrol, which they have rolled back half, but still half of the tax is there. Goods have need to move from one place to another. And if you increase the cost of transport, cost of price will increase. This is one reason. The second reason is to counter this pandemic, all economies in the world have printed more money. The Reserve Bank has printed more money. The Federal Reserve in America has printed more money. The Bank of Japan has printed more money. The European Central Bank has printed money. The Bank of England has printed money. When the amount of quantity of material, in this case paper and pen, is same, but the amount of money chasing it increases, automatically the price will go up.
And there's a statement that the ruling government will spend like 44,000 crores to build 8 lakhs homes. Do you know about it, sir?
This is a joke, no?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because like my friend just made a simple calculation, like dividing it itself makes only 55,000.
So how can
And
you build a house for 55,000?
that's what.
So again, can you repeat the well so people can remember? They can spend 8 lakh houses using
44,000 crores.
divided by 8 lakhs, or is it much more than 8 lakhs?
Like, they said it's 8 lakhs.
I think it's more than 8 lakhs.
Mhm.
But this meme is going around everywhere.
Yes.
The cost comes to 2,000 rupees per house and cannot be built.
That's a little funny only. Well, can you tell us that the digital assets are going to be,
Tax, there's a lot
taxed?
of confusion. The way they released it first is that every time you buy a digital asset, you will have to pay a 30% tax.
Mm.
But then she is now clarifying you have to pay on expenses. But it's very confusing. They will amend the law, they are saying. Only when the final budget is passed, we will know what is the law.
Okay, fine. What is cyclical stocks and what's defensive stocks?
Okay, cyclical stocks are stocks like Tata Steel. The prices of steel keep going up and coming down. The prices of cement keep going up and coming down. So whenever the prices of steel goes up or cement goes up, the prices of Tata Steel will go up, of JSW will go up, of Ultratech Cement, ACC Cement will go up, and they will come down. These are cyclical stocks. Defensive stocks are stocks. Even if the economy does badly, the companies are such a big brand that they will not fall too much. Hindustan Unilever, Nestle are examples of defensive stocks.
Okay, so there's another question from Janardhan. He says, you usually don't recommend LIC policies and schemes, isn't it? So he asks, if we already have LIC policies, what should we do now?
Janardhan, it's up to you. So I do not know exactly how many years you have paid. If you are almost past half the payment period, it's painful, but you finish the period. If you have just started and you are 3 years, better to exit.
Okay. Thank you so much. This discussion was really good. It was very interesting too. Thank you.
Thank you, Adira. Thank you for watching Be Rich. If you like this video, kindly share it with your friends and relatives. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel and please request your friends and relatives to subscribe to the same. Thank you for supporting Be Rich. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support.